Boomtown at 5:45. 10 TV is committed to uncovering the impact of our growing region. Tonight, we're looking at how fast growth impacts public safety. The big question, will we have enough people to protect the public in the years to come? It's a concern coast to coast and right here in Central Ohio.
So we asked Columbus leaders how the city is preparing to protect more than 1 million new people moving to this region. Columbus is on a bold mission to bring its safety forces in line with the region's explosive growth.
We have never before as a city invested in 3 classes a year for several years in a row. It's unprecedented.
Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther says he hopes to have more officers on the street than ever before by the end of next year. A very ambitious goal considering the losses of sworn officers since 2020.
Safety going to continue to be our top priority.
Safety is top priority in another boomtown down south in Austin, Texas. Like Columbus, the Austin Police Department is short-staffed. Their Downtown Alliance created a safety patrol team, much like Columbus's Community Crime Patrol.
This really helps allow APD to focus on the bigger crimes than Class C misdemeanors downtown.
Firefighter shortages are also issues facing both boomtowns. But just outside Austin, EMS crews are being pushed into the burbs and forced to work out of apartments due to lack of space.
We've had our ambulances vandalized because they're just out in the open. They're not behind, a secure bay. So it's not a safe place. It's not an appropriate place for public safety.
Another city near Austin is building its 9th fire station with a 10th about to break ground. Round Rock city manager says to best serve a city of 130,000 is to build safety services before the growth arrives.
So constantly challenging your assumptions and not just doing what is easy. So it was a lot more difficult to identify this property, but it's going to serve our community better into the future. And then we don't have to hire a bunch of new firefighters and have a whole bunch of people sitting in the wrong part of town.
The boom in Round Rock is so explosive, voters last year passed a bond to fund an 11th fire station. Bennett's advice for other boomtowns today?
So if I know I'm going to bring a fire station on in 3 years, I need to have a financial plan that can fund the hiring of firefighters and that can fund their salaries into the future. And so all of these things have to be lockstep together when you put something on the ground.
I, Eric Robbins.
I, Eric Robbins.
Do solemnly swear.
And with more people expected to ride Austin's public transit, the city last month just hired its first police chief with an entire force dedicated just for Cap Metro, ready to roll by 2025. So that's in Austin, Texas. But one thing to note for Columbus, the city has a budget to hire more than 100 additional police officers this year, which is also factoring in the estimated number of new recruits and lateral transfers that Columbus could see as the city grows.